Hello everyone and welcome to the new Nintendo Direct, the first proper Direct that we've had since September 2019, which is crazy. There's been a couple of these like partner showcases, and of course there was the Mario focused 35th anniversary Direct, but this is the first honest to God proper Direct for, a year and a half basically. And it's supposed to be a pretty long one. It's supposed to be 50 minutes. So who knows what exactly they're going to be showing. I would imagine, it says it's focused on first half of the year, but I would be surprised if they didn't show anything about Breath of the Wild 2, because they showed that first trailer like in that last Direct a year and a half ago. So they must be pretty far along now. Oh, here we go. They must be pretty far along, and especially because they're reusing those assets. So, you know, it's not going to take as long to make as the original Breath of the Wild took to make, because they've already got everything. Here we go! What are we opening with? There's supposed to be another Smash character, I believe, getting announced here as well. Is this Monster Hunter? Monster Hunter Rise, is it?
One day.
Nope.
Pyro just disappeared.
Maybe not. I've got no idea. I see big creatures and I'm like, Monster Hunter.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
Oh, that is very unfortunate, mate. I'm sorry to hear it.
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest. Without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because I got an invitation to join Smash!
Oh no, it's frozen. Fuck's sake. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this now? Okay, let's pop it down to 720. I have no idea who that is, so that's great.
What? I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis! Smash Flare!
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
Flame Nova! Prominence Revolt! Blazing End!
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers!
I would love to know. I would love to know who she is.
Let me handle this.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on leaving? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning Buster!
Damn, that's a cool sword.
On edge! Ray of Punishment! Chromata! Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Right here!
You two can swap between each other freely?
With serious firepower and blinding speed. Together, nothing can stand in our way!
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
What the fuck is this?
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this, buddy. Mind if I watch a while? Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
You're all mine!
I'll lend you a hand.
Sacred Arrow!
Burn!
did, witness our power! Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you!
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Who are you? What's the game? Give me the game. Times. Xenoblade Chronicles, right. I've heard of it. I just have absolutely no idea what it is, what it's about, who the characters are.
Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
It has.
I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
Sup.
Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
We're happy to be here.
We appreciate your continued support.
I'm so glad they're doing them. I was worried. I was worried that they were just going to stick with announcing single games one at a time.
What you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mythra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alrighty. Fall Guys on Switch, okie doke. I feel like the Fall Guys boom is over, right? Like, it was great, but I stopped playing after the first season, and as far as I know, so did most people.
Stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021. You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
Sick. If you have not played this game,
Venture into the
play
vast
this
reaches
game.
of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization.
Outer
You
Wilds
have 22
is
minutes.
fucking excellent.
After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered. By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Highest recommendation possible from me.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time.
Never heard of
Localized
them.
in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
Dun dun dun.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする
You turn around
In the
and
other
get
game,
murdered.
you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
助けてここから出して自分の目の前に血染めの少女が立って
Not the blood-covered girl.
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th.
I will be sure
Pre-orders
to
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
probably never play those.
A new age of battles begins.
Do I know what this is? I don't think I could tell from the picture. No idea. Sure. I've never heard of Samurai Warriors 1, 2,
The
3, or 4.
latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo
lot of things
Switch.
that I haven't heard of so far today.
Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
Okay, can we have something I've heard of now, please?
The vast world
Nope.
of Fadiel beckons.
We sure can't. What the fuck is a Fadial?
After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yep, never heard of that either. This is going.
You'll set off on a
This is going
journey
well.
to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
Looks kind of cool.
Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Ah, is this Monster Hunter now? Monster Hunter Rise. Those sure do be looking like monsters to
Elder,
hunt.
I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
You can't just
Our
die.
hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this gate! Pull yourselves together!
You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
Until we beat it! Woo! I'm sure that is very exciting for Monster
We
Hunter
should start
players.
preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I've never been a Monster Hunter person, but I hope it'll be very good. Oh, that's a cool looking design. Oh, I like that.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise
I
from
noticed.
Capcom.
Yeah.
How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th.
How will our heroes fare? I reckon they'll
Next.
win eventually.
Please take a look at this.
Until they'll just keep trying it until they beat it, probably. Mario Golf, hello.
The fairway is open once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch. Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
Become Tiger Woods and cheat on Princess Peach.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
The sensation of waving a small
On top of all
Joy-Con.
that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points
We've
earned
got
during
Pink
matches.
Yoshi.
Then
We've got
allocate
Blue
points to
Yoshi.
different stats,
We've even got Green
allowing
Yoshi.
you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
She said, put your skills to the test. I want to
The
die.
latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls. Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese.
I've heard
and
that's
the
good.
quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
I heard that's one of the better Telltale
32
games.
of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
I don't have any nostalgia for these, so I'm afraid it won't scratch any itch.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold
You
up,
hate to see
is
it.
this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a
no
slew
thanks.
of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
Man really said you've got to do the lawn. Got to do that lawn mowing to get into the fights.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
Annapurna.
As above, so below.
I'm interested because
Why do
Annapurna
they
publishes
need
good shit.
assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work. Kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Annapurna publishes good shit, but that being said, I'm not interested in that.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon.
Hi, Barbara Gordon.
AKA Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl.
And occasionally I'm
She's
getting
super strong
paralyzed.
and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
Oh no.
DC
I figured it out.
Girls Team Power, heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch, June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Hello, little Mr. Fungus Dude. Is it Miss or a Mister? I don't know, I can't tell. Wop, 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 wop. Sure.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can. Band together on a quest to face
Metopia.
evil and save faces. Metopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
I've got to say,
Makeup
we're
has been
halfway
added as a
through
new
this
feature in
direct
this
right now.
game.
25 minutes
Glam
in
up
out
your
of 50.
knees and get them
And
ready for adventure.
So far, I am feeling thoroughly
There's
underwhelmed.
also a new wig feature,
For a
letting you go
first
wild
direct
with your
back-
Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
First proper direct back after a year and a half, I just am
In
not
the world of Miitopia,
caring about most
relationships
of
are
this
key.
stuff.
So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds.
Low-key
This can
disappointed
give you an advantage during
so
battle.
far, but maybe they'll bring it back. Maybe they'll bring it back.
If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Are there really people that care about this? Like,
You can have a horse as an
Really?
ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof.
like
in
I
battle.
truly cannot see the appeal of this.
Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I will be sure to not pre-order that.
Super Mario-themed items are coming to your island.
Pog?
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary-themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like.
What a thrill.
You can also place 2 warp pipes. Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th. After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information. We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
Don't forget to take Princess Peach to bed.
How was that? These
Pretty
collaboration
lackluster,
items
mate.
will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release.
I will wait forever.
Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the
We
Super
did.
Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury
Mario
game.
3D World, very
We
poggers.
hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
It is very good.
Next,
It is
we have
really
another
good.
game to show you.
Thoroughly enjoying my 3D World experience, which is on the channel right now, ongoing. If you didn't know. To each their own convictions. Those who value virtuous something. Those who respect the liberty of all. Those who pursue pragmatic utility. What ideals will you espouse? The latest in the HD 2D series.
He leaves us no recourse! Swords!
Never. S. Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of
That art
loyalty?
style, very pretty.
Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
That art style is like very, very pretty.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Project Triangle Strategy, what?
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron.
I've got a big old deposit of salt right here.
These precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later, the
They really
flames of war threatened to
took a while
engulf
to
the
come up with that
realm
name,
once
didn't
again.
they? The Salt Iron War. We're warring over salt
Caught in a
and iron.
tangled, fiery
What
web
shall
of
we call
plots
the war?
and conspiracies, a brave group from
I've
Glenbrook
got it.
fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we? They're taking it from behind. No!
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic. It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
This is cool. This is the first thing that I'm like
Triangle Strategy,
interested
a
in.
brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alrighty. I'm
Calling
re-infused.
all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Wait, hunters? Like, more Monster Hunter stuff, or? No. Star Wars stuff? What? What? Pardon?
Star
Pardon
Wars
me?
Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
And pass.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
Gorgon loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets
fuck am I
constantly
watching?
whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Gorgon want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets! Woo, come get some!
Pass. Pass.
Hey, Lieutenant! Pass to me!
Roger that, Princess! Here!
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Incoming! Be the ball! Be the ball! Catch me!
Roger that! Heads up, Your Highness!
Eat this!
Be the ball!
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers! Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max,
Pass.
this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
I'm nodding off here, Nintendo.
What?
Heading to
Interview's
bed
over?
now.
Oh, come on, man, one more game!
The fight for survival starts now.
Oh boy.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play
What
a
is
little
this
game
voice?
of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Okay, that kind of looked interesting.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades. Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring
that's
portraits
gonna be...
of the game's vibrant
that's
cast
gonna
of
be
gods,
pretty.
ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z.
That is
And
gonna
let's
be
not
pretty.
forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
That's a great game. That is a really great game.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection. Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Down, 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 down.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
I'm gonna need you to end with a bang, Nintendo. 10 minutes left. Please be ending with a bang.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
Please have something huge. I mean, even if it's just Breath of the Wild 2, that would be huge. I still haven't played Breath of the Wild 1, but still. Dling. New weapons, costumes, weapon types, challenges, and discovery.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Really? I thought you were going to just stop releasing games.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation.
Why not put it in the
The game can be pre-ordered
presentation?
on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
Why would you not put it in the
The
presentation?
latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world.
I feel like I've
with any
heard of
the
this.
protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th.
That looks kind of cool.
Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far?
Still
There's
pretty
still
underwhelmed
a
overall.
little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct.
You've got 8
so
minutes.
we hope you'll stick with us.
Make it a good
Next,
8 minutes.
Please take a look at this.
Fucking blow my mind right off. Just slap me silly with something crazy, please.
Hello there.
Bash me
I'm
around the
Eiji
head.
Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you
Oh.
saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild
Don't
game.
you dare say but there isn't.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
You motherfucker!
We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Oh my god.
For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
It's been a year and a half since you
While you're
announced
all
it,
waiting,
and
however,
you're reusing the
this
assets.
Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
It blows my mind that they haven't got another trailer to show yet. After a year and a half since they announced it, at which point they surely were developing it for a while. And they're reusing the assets from the first one, so how could they possibly not have another trailer? It doesn't even bother me, because I haven't played the first one yet. So it doesn't bother me in the sense that, like, oh, I can't believe it's not out soon. But it just seems weird. Don't you think that seems weird? Okay, just an old Zelda ported, I guess.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
I wonder
The
why
Legend
that
of
one
Zelda
specifically.
Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
I feel like there are
The Joy-Con
Zeldas
controller
that
in
are
your
much
left
more
hand is
beloved
the shield.
than
By
Skyward
lifting
Sword,
the
right?
controller, you can
I haven't
raise
played
the shield to block
any of them.
attacks.
But I'm pretty sure Skyward Sword is not like thought
You can
of as a
perform
beloved
other
one.
actions like using
compared to
both
some of the
controllers
others, right?
to wield a bow and arrow.
I'm curious
These
why they
physical
chose
movements
this
add
one.
a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
What? Pardon? Or...
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left,
That's
or
weird.
diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
I guess if it's important that you slash in a particular
Here's something else we've been working
direction, then that's what they'd have to do, but it kind of
Specially
seems
designed
strange.
Joy-Con controllers.
Now those are pretty.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
Those are very pretty.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
Alrighty.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release day at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled
They're
walls
really
with
trying to sell
vines
this
or
to the
ran.
Breath of the Wild audience.
Even the concept
we
of
promise
collecting
it's
items
sort
to
of
upgrade
similar
gear.
in some ways to Breath of the
I
Wild.
hope those of
Please
you who
play our
played
game.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the
Please.
Wild will give this game a try as well.
Please play it. Please. Just because we haven't got Breath of the Wild 2 for you yet. Please play our game.
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
I can't believe... I'm still in shock they haven't got Breath of the Wild 2
Well,
news.
what did you think?
That's
The Legend of
crazy.
Zelda Skyward
Is it
Sword
not gonna come
has
out
been
this year?
optimized for Nintendo Switch.
That's crazy.
It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick.
Yes, we literally just got told
Okay,
this.
the next game will be our last announcement for today.
Oh, it better
Please
be
take
an
a look at this.
absolute fucking corker, mate. Absolute smasher. What have we got? What have we got? Come on, I'm ready to have my mind fucked. I'm ready to have my mind bent over a table and just reamed. Splatoon 3? Splatoon 3? Are we doing Splatoon 3? Is that what this is? Because that would be pretty hype. I wouldn't care. Again, I wouldn't care personally, but it would be pretty hype. That would be a pretty big deal. People love Splatoon. People fucking love Splatoon. Little buddy's turn. Hello. Little pet buddies. I wonder if it's Splatoon 3 or if could it be a Splatoon spin-off? Because there's those single-player Splatoon missions that people really love as well, in addition to the normal multiplayer game. I wonder if it could be a spin-off focused on, like, story stuff. That would be pretty hype. Or it could just be Splatoon 3. I'll keep my poggers ready. My poggers is ready. Is it going to be poggers? This is a strange trailer. I like it. I'm down. I'm digging it, but it is strange. Why is this a thing? Ready? Are we gonna dish out a serving of poggers? Dish out a fat helping? A spoonful of pog helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. Medicine go down. Just a spoonful of pog helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Yeah, poggers. Here it goes. Slapped it on the table. There's my poggers. There we go. Banger, mate. Oh, 2022. I thought it was going to be this year. Oh, a slight decrease in the level of POG there. But, still, cool way to end it. Didn't know it was coming.
What
Good
you've
shit.
just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm mainly pretty underwhelmed at that. The real mind blower is that they didn't have anything to show for Breath of the Wild 2. It just that just fucks with my head. How is that possible? Did they announce Breath of the Wild 2 before they started making it? That is my question right now. Because theoretically, like Breath of the Wild 1 took 5 years to develop, I believe, and they're reusing all the assets for 2. So theoretically, it should only take 3 years to make. So normally you don't announce a game until you're like halfway through making it, you know? And they announced it a year and a half ago. So you'd think that year and a half would have been the second half of the game that they were making, and now they'd be ready to announce and release soon-ish, you know, holiday this year, maybe, whatever. The fact that they couldn't even show a new trailer. That is mind-blowing to me. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess that maybe it's just a really, really, really big game. Who knows? At least it gives me more time to play the first one before the sequel comes out. So, you know, there is the silver lining on that. Overall, though, yeah, I'm kind of underwhelmed. Splatoon 3 was a cool final announcement, for sure. Didn't expect that. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old and jaded. But there was not a whole lot there that had me getting excited. That project Triangle something or other that looked cool. There was a couple of like JRPG looking things that looked pretty cool, which I might be interested in checking out whenever but the Triangle thing was like 2022, so that's ages away. Yeah, overall, I don't know, man. I'd probably have to give it like a 5 like a 5 out of 10. There was some cool stuff, but most of it not really. So yeah, I don't know. Hate to be a Debbie Downer on this. I hope that everyone else there were things that they were more excited about. If you were more excited about it than me, then I'm really happy for you, truly. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Kind of not great overall, unfortunately. But anyway, sometimes these reactions are better because I'm really excited about stuff. So hope you stick around to see other reactions to other things. And of course, there's lots of Let's Plays being uploaded, 4 going on at the moment. And yeah, lots of other stuff to watch. Hope you stick around the channel to watch them. Thank you very much for watching this, and I will see you next time for whatever comes next. Who knows? E3 stuff? Maybe? We'll see. See you then.